Welcome back to this rags to riches journey with Dundee United. We are back over on the west coast of Scotland, a beautiful part of the world, but we've got a really tough game against a really good quality team today. No changes in the squad. We've actually gone back to a very default squad from maybe more recognisable from last season. We've got Mikiki and Fuchs holding up the midfield for us. Across the back line, Bolton and Robson. We've got Fitzwater, Cardoso. And up front, we've got Shanklin. Okay, yes, into Sporley. Sporley can't get on it. Oh, he did. He got a shot away through the player's legs. Nice work. And we got a corner out of it. Nice job. Sporley whips that in. Okay, Shanklin, can you get on that? Not quite. Okay, can we do something here? Yep, back to Fuchs. Mikiki. Around the corner to... Oh, we're offside. Good pass, and again. Okay. Can we get that into Shanklin? Harks maybe. Okay, here comes Harks. Finish that. Oh. Well, it was a very interesting first half of football. Well, not really actually. It's pretty boring. I think the boys were just trying to settle their nerves. Get some time on the ball. Not much going on at the back. Not able to get any balls forward, really, in all honesty. We're struggling to move the ball into their half. Just trying to get some momentum built. So let's go in the second half, eh? Great save. Okay, what can we do here? That was a poor pass. Well done. Another save from Seacrest. Really keeping us in the game here. Can we get that out to... Yeah, that's a good pass. That's a lovely pass. Okay, can we do something? Oh, that's just glorious. That's it. Around your man. Cut it back in. Cut back in again. Oh, that's a screamer. That's just what we needed to sort of turn the tide on this game. Well done, boys. Alright, so we're making some changes here. Alcivar, Zero, and Powers are coming on. Okay. No, good. Phew. It's alright, that was a bit of a mess, that one. Oh, no way. Come on, boys. Right, well that's a disappointing draw against St Mirren. We really did let it go there in the last 20 minutes. Jonathan's very disappointed with not the general overall performance, but just that last little bit that we needed to hold on to a good result here today. But never mind, you win some, you lose some, and of course in football you draw some. Okay, so we do have some confirmation of some money that's coming into the club because of the achievements we've made in the Europa League. That's really comforting to hear, almost 5 million. We're going to pump that back into the club where we can. And of course, as players start to get better, keeping them at the club is of course going to be harder. There are a few players' contracts that are up soon, and we'll probably have a look at those shortly because that is a little bit of a concern. So these are players who have 7 months remaining on their contract. Some of these names are household names, and we are certainly not looking to get rid of any of these. In fact, we are wanting to keep many of them as they are the future and the current success of the team. For Seagrass, we definitely want to keep him, Robson, Fuchs, Harks, Sporley, Shanklin, Appere are the key ones we need to retain. So Jonathan no doubt will be spending a whole bunch of time in his office sorting this out. Okay, and here comes the much awaited draw of who we play in our future fixture. This is Dundee United's draw. Excellent. We have drawn Marseille. Okay, well, I think it's been a great run, but I think it ends here. Good to see Celtic also in the mix. AS Monaco have picked Villarreal. Oof, that's going to be an interesting fixture. Arsenal against Porto. And that's probably it. Napoli playing Sporting. That'll be an interesting mix. I thought Napoli were in the Champions League. But anyway. Okay, Maggie's got some results from his scouting report for us to look at. 4 young boys here. Let's see what they've got. First, we'll start with Bryce. He's got a pretty decent potential here. We may look at bringing him in. We'll just have to review the others first. Arnott, no, he's not going to quite cut it. Rogerson, unfortunately, no. And Hamilton, okay, well that's pretty decent. So we've got a 15 and a 16-year-old, both with really good potential here. It is looking like we might go with Hamilton. Let's do that. But who is going to be cut? Olivier Awia looks like he's going to make way to our new signing from Scotland. Alright, we'll bring on Hamilton in. And that means we're going to cut Bryce. Okay, so Jonathan has worked wonders and managed to get a fair few of our players on new contracts, which is really important. There are some that we're probably not looking at bringing on. As we're about to hit a transfer window, we'll probably look to sell those ones on. But before we have a look at those players that we're looking to sell on, which should be no surprise, Shanklin is throwing a bit of a spanner in the works. We gave him an opportunity for 4,500 in wages, but even that apparently was an insult, and therefore his agent pulled the plug on the negotiation. We will probably get another opportunity to negotiate with him as we get closer to the deadline, but it does instill fear into Jonathan and I losing Shanklin at this stage, given that we only have Apparay as a backup, and the difference between the two is significant. We need to keep Shanklin for at least another couple of years. Never really thought about losing him, but that's naturally what happens with football. Bigger and better things come around and players want to move on. We are not ready for Shanklin to move on, and it's a bit disappointing that he doesn't want to continue. He wouldn't just take a normal extension either. He wanted no extension, so we forced the 2 years. But and then at the end of the day, the wages just didn't cut it for him. So a little bit of drama. Hopefully it doesn't turn into anything too chaotic, but we'll need to keep a close eye on this. Very concerning indeed. Back to the players that we are looking probably to sell on. Nelson, I don't think he's played a game with us all season. He's just not cutting it. He's not getting the growth either, so we're going to sell him on. Newman, again, I don't think he's managed to get a game. Hutchinson and Chalmers. Chalmers may have played 1 or 2 games for us, but he's just not growing, although his value is, so we may be able to cash in on him. And Mehmet, unfortunately, I mean, Segrist has played pretty much every game, and now that we have a young Russian youth player coming through, I think it's time to say goodbye to Mehmet, let him go on to play elsewhere, given that our young fella is now at the same rating, 62 overall. And so yes, those are the 7-month financials that we're not looking to extend. Let's see what the transfer market holds for us. Well, welcome back to Tannadice Park. It's nice to be home, and today, yeah, we're hosting Motherwell, which is a nice feeling to be playing league games again without that constant pressure. Hopefully your blood pressure has returned to normal levels after the excitement from Europe, and these league games can get us back into the groove until we do face Marseille, which, well, let's not think about it, let's just press on. Fully rotated team today. This is what we would consider our seconds. Let's see if the boys can do it. Why not? Lovely. Oh, seriously? Seriously? Whew. Where's our defence? Now we just need everyone to catch up. Jabral is flying out here. He's got space. Run it in, mate. Why not? Okay, who's with him? Go back to the top. Really? What was that pass?
Passing it around, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Can they forge ahead?
That was definitely coming. Smith was well out of position there, and he opened up the inside post. Not good enough at this level. Yep, let him get past in, and really an open net. Lovely. Okay, Cabral. Yes. Come on, Cabral. Let's level this. Let's level this, mate. Come on. Oh.
No accuracy at all. Can he finish?
Oh dear. Well, just when you think things couldn't get worse, we go and let another goal in, just like that. Alright, well maybe they just needed a half to warm up. Here we go. This is the real deal now. Jonathan wants them to get out there and score a goal. Definitely got it in us. It's just that final couple of balls are just not... They're just really letting us down, those passes. Good pass. Okay, Chabrol. Yeah, Chabrol. Hit it. Oh. Well done, Chabrol. Nice work, mate. Off you go. Go, go, go. Use all that speed. You're away. You are away. Okay, can you get that into someone? Nice pass. Can we do it? No. Oh.
Well, pass after pass, maybe they can chisel an opportunity. Chance here. This looks promising.
Oh, Chabrol, you've missed a wide open net there, son. Come on. Into Rolls. Rolls, can you get a shot in? No, you can't. You're going to get tackled, and that's going to be the game, isn't it? That's it. Well, a defeat. That's a bit disappointing. A draw, then a defeat. I mean, we played our second team, ultimately, and this is the result we got. Needed to let the boys recover, but just not the pace we need. We can't have a mid-season slump in performance, in all honesty. We can't afford that. We need to keep the foot on the gas. The boys have been off the bus for a bit. They've had their lunch and now they're enjoying an afternoon game here against St Johnstone. So we rotated the team in the last game and we suffered a 2-0 defeat at the hands of Motherwell. Today against St Johnstone we've got a fully fit and fully determined first team. We've got our first team playing, well, one of our first team combinations. Okay, we've got lots of boys in the box here. Can we get it across? We can, and that's 1-0 to Paulette. Beautiful start, boys. Well done. That's a cracking goal. Robson, keep going, mate. Now, Paulette, you want to run? Yeah, you do. Off you go, son. Alright, here we go. Here we go again. More boys in the box. This one to Shanklin. Oh, this time he misses. Good effort. Could have been 2. Well, a much better half of football, in all honesty. Jonathan's delighted we have our goal. However, just like the St Mirren game, we cannot sit back on this. We have to keep pushing forward for more goals. We are a goal-scoring team. Okay, here's a ball into Shanklin. Shanklin, finish that off, son. Oh, nice pass. That was even better. Okay, nice work, boys. Okay, out here to Robson. Get that into Chabrol. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Around the corner. Into Shanklin. Shanklin, just a bit too much traffic there. Oh, well saved. Can we get this out, please? No way. Come on. Alright, well that one finishes 1-1. Very disappointing. We really should have scored more goals, but we just couldn't put it in the back of the net. It's just so frustrating. Okay, so after these rounds of fixtures, we are sitting there in 4th place, very close. Motherwell are only a couple of points above us, and we've got a few teams breathing down our neck here. Things are very tight, middle of the table. It's good to see Celtic and Rangers continuing to build that lead. That's the gap we've got to close. Anyway, thank you for joining me in this episode. It's been an interesting one. You have your wins, you have your losses, and of course you have your draws, and we've had a few of all those except wins. So there we go. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you in the next one. Until I do, behave.